Also, but I'm just trying to understand this. There's a big connection between political situations and things happening and the economy as well. Because when in 70s or something, the mills were shutting in Bombay, the whole capitalism and communism fight was happening. The union that you were saying. So, and even like in actually what if, like again you might know better on this. Ki, before this, like Birlas were here who made the Birla Mandir and everything. There's so many people from here who went away to Mumbai or Gujarat because during the communist era they were anti-development kind of a thing. There were so many union strikes happening. The owners were getting bullied by the laborers and everything. And the whole business shifted from here to the west of India.
Capital has always been mobile.
Yeah.
Capital always moves where it gets returned, right? So if you have environments in which returns are challenged, then capital will move to places where, returns are not challenged. So,
Easy
you
to
have,
not there,
and then they, it's like water. Water always finds its own level. So capital will also flow out of places which make it more difficult to this thing. I think again, it's like it probably is not fair to point fingers at others. If you you just mentioned the trade unions and the others.
We should see that.
Correct, and and trade unions have their role to play in the economy, but at the same, there's a balance of power, and sometimes it shifts to one side, sometimes it shifts to the other side, and we see this play out even now.
But the balance is where everyone makes profit. It works for everyone. It's a win-win situation for everyone if it's a balanced situation.
So that's what I'm saying is that it needs to have the two balancing factors. That you need entrepreneurial, spirits, which kind of raise money, invest money, grow businesses, and then you need social justice.
Correct.
So if you have an economy in which you have 2% of the people controlling the entire economy, and the 98% of them are not participating in the money, then that's not a stable situation as well.
Then communism will come up.
And then you have the rise of trade unionism and communism and everything else. So it kind of fluctuates back.
That I know again. Because now it's so again one line I want to first ask one thing. Ki, you were growing up that time 80s and whatever, and now you see things. So which is like I'm saying, of course we progressed because years have passed on and all. But I'm saying in a different context. Ki, what was better that time or this time in Kolkata? In economy, in other places, other ways.
I would love to be young in economy like this than an economy that that we came in out. Because I think today, so if you take people like yourself in the room, the creator economy that as we talk about today, that didn't exist at that point in time. The only part of creator economy was that you could write articles and and hope to get them published in a magazine or newspaper. Or you could, if you like join the mainstream media. Correct. And then you made movies or something else. But today the opportunities around that are so much more. Similarly, I think even if you get into the technology part of it, the number of opportunities that you have with fintechs and other technology startups, they have very interesting business models. With none of that existed today. There, unless you had capital, you couldn't get a business started. Now there's obviously access to capital, which is more democratic, more available, which kind of triggers off a lot more things. But having said that, I think in the time that I came formally into the workforce, obviously there were advantages that there was lots of change happening, and there was in some manner a shortage of talent, and you got recognized and you got pulled up faster, which probably might be a little bit less
meritocracy was there, basically.
Well, it was that there was in the initial part of growth. Now that a lot of the industries have matured, the growth paths have kind of flattened out.
I think it's a wave. I think that time we needed to continue more engineers, doctors, CAs. I think the country was growing. I think that
I don't think any country needs more CAs, but
by now.
Yeah.